The film begins with a young boy, Donnie, intimating with a beautiful woman, Mary, on the school auditorium stage in front of the whole audience. The worst part is that Mary isn't Donnie's girlfriend but his teacher, and she is the same age as his mother.
Then we are taken into a flashback to a month ago, with our protagonist, a teenage boy named Donnie, at school with his friends. His friends inform him about the most beautiful girl in school. He tells them that he is no longer interested in girls his age and prefers women. Meanwhile, a teacher named Mary arrives on the scene. Everyone in the school has a crush on her because she is so gorgeous. Donnie approaches her and informs her that he has 2 cinema tickets and would like to take her with him tonight. The teacher declines his offer, claiming she is not his girlfriend. Donnie attempts to flirt with her, but she takes him to a room and locks him inside. Following that, she takes Donnie to her office and starts intimating with him. After that day, they started having private meetings outside of school to have fun with each other. One day, during a ceremony in the auditorium, the audience begins to hear some moaning from backstage. The curtains are then removed, and everyone is astounded to see a student flirting with a teacher, and that pair is none other than Mary and Donnie. Mary feels embarrassed and runs away, covering her naked body with a flag. Everyone applauds Donnie for having become intimate with his teacher at such a young age. Due to their last encounter, Mary got pregnant with Donnie's baby, but the court held her accountable for intimating with a kid. The judge sentences her to 30 years in prison, while Donnie receives no punishment due to his age. The judge adds that when Donnie reaches the age of 18, he will be granted custody of his child. After that, the teacher is jailed, while Donnie, the main culprit, gains enormous fame due to this scandal. He gets invited by numerous channels for interviews and manages to earn a lot of money. The scene then shifts to several years later. Donnie is now 28 and has become an alcoholic. He has already wasted all of his money on buying beers and having fun, and the worst thing is that he is now unemployed. The taxation department gives him one last week and notifies him that he has to pay $43,000 in taxes or face imprisonment. Donnie approaches his lawyer, who advises him to contact his son, who may be able to assist him in paying his taxes. Donnie informs him that his son does not communicate with him. He adds that his son does not even want to see him because he feels ashamed of being called the son of a teacher and her student by everyone. The lawyer then shows Donnie a picture of an obese boy and tells him that he can bet on him for $20 and that if he wins this year's marathon, he will receive $160,000. Donnie pauses for a while and agrees to wager for that fat man. Since he is not sure that he can win the money, he decides to make money in another way as well. He goes to a television show director with whom he had previously worked. He requests work, but the director informs him that he is no longer famous and that he has no work for him. After some arguing, the director tells him that if he manages to reunite with his wife and son and allows them to film it, he will pay him $50,000. Donnie agrees and begins searching for his son. One day, while drinking in a bar, he notices a photograph of his son in a magazine. His son has changed his name to Todd and has lied to everyone that his parents perished in an outbreak. From the magazine, Donnie learns that Todd is going to get married to his love, Jamie, and that the wedding will take place at his boss's mansion. Without wasting a single moment, Donnie shows up there. Todd is surprised to see him and introduces him to everyone as his friend. Todd takes him to his room after breakfast and yells at him for being here. He requests that he leave, but Donnie denies going anywhere. Donnie adds that he will leave him alone if he goes to jail to meet his mom before marrying. Todd expressly states that he will not go to jail to meet her because he dislikes both of them. Donnie continues trying to persuade him without letting him know of his contract with the director. After that, he descends and starts having fun with everyone. Todd's in-laws are having a good time with him. Everyone attends a bachelor party in the evening, but Donnie finds it boring. Then he takes everyone to a nearby bar, where he frequently goes. There they are all enjoying themselves. Todd and Donnie's relationship is gradually improving. Todd now shows respect for Donnie as his dad. When they leave the bar, Todd tells him that he will go see his mother in jail tomorrow. Donnie is happy to hear this, but he is also upset because he has done everything for money and now regrets it, so he tells Todd not to go there because he knows the director will approach there and their relationship will deteriorate again. The following day, Todd drives off to meet his mother, despite Donnie's advice for him not to go to jail. He calls Donnie and informs him that he wishes to meet his mother before getting married, so he is going to jail. Donnie also rushes to the jail upon hearing this. As expected, the director shows up there with his team and begins filming the most awaited reunion. Upon seeing this, Todd realizes what's going on and begins yelling at Donnie that he has done everything for money. He storms out of jail in a rage. Since nothing has been filmed yet, the director declines to pay even a penny to Donnie. Broken-hearted, Donnie returns home and begins packing his belongings. While getting ready to leave, he hears Jamie on the phone with Todd's boss talking about their previous intimations. He realizes right away that she is cheating on Todd, so he approaches Todd and informs him about Jamie's affair with his boss. Todd asks Jamie, but she denies it, claiming she was planning a wedding present for Todd. Todd believes her and requests that Donnie leave them alone. Completely distraught, Donnie decides to leave the function, but he keeps an eye on Jamie. Later that day, as she leaves the party, Donnie follows her car and manages to arrive at her hotel. Without wasting a moment, he enters into the room, and to his shock, Jamie is having fun with her own brother. Jamie tells him that she and her brother intimate sometimes, but her parents are unaware. Donnie says he'll tell everyone about it. Jamie offers him $50,000 and requests that he not reveal the secret to anyone. Donnie accepts the money and declares that he will not tell anyone. When he returns home, he believes he has done wrong and cannot cheat his own son in exchange for money. He decides to go to the venue and prevent his son from marrying that scumbag. After some time, he and his friend arrive at the wedding venue. There, he reveals everything about Jamie and her brother. Jamie admits it as well, and Todd refuses to marry her. He then addresses Donnie as Dad in front of everyone, and the two of them leave the wedding venue happily. Donnie takes him to a bar, and Todd tells him that he will pay his tax. Donnie denies taking money, and all of a sudden, the lawyer enters the club and announces that the marathon race has begun and that the obese guy on whom Donnie had bet is leading. They instantly switch on the television, and the big guy is about to win. They start cheering for him, and after a while, the big dude miraculously wins the marathon. Donnie gets his $160,000, and the movie ends here as well.
I hope you enjoyed the recap. If so, then give this video a thumbs up. And yes, if you want to be the first to know about my new videos, hit the subscribe button right now. It may seem worthless to you, but it is a huge motivator for me to keep going. I'll see you in my next video. Have fun and keep watching the Movie Explainer.